times out of 10, when an investor is about to invest in the market, they're going to ask me, what do you think about prices? Are they going to rise further? I'm going to give you a comprehensive way of looking at it. Let's see if it makes sense to you at the end of this. Most of the time, 8 times or 7 times out of 10, people do ask and they want to know, are prices going to rise further, especially if they're coming into the market at this moment in time. Or some people might believe that, oh, the prices are at its peak. They want to wait until prices come down or correct on themselves. I'm going to give you the straightforward answer, okay? Are prices going to rise further? There's 2 ways to look at this, right? It's either yes or it's either no. Who knows, right? Who knows? Instead of trying to predict if prices are going to rise or not rise, let's look at a holistic way of factors that generally affect prices in the real estate market, and then you make your own good decision, okay? Now, if you're looking to purchase a property in Dubai, guided by a team of advisors, there is a link below. Hit it, click it. Let's talk. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon, and obviously share some love in the comment section, okay? Now, I'm a macro guy, right? The big plan guy. Generally speaking, I like the big plan. I'm trying to become more detailed oriented as well. So I'm going to tell you this. Let's start with the macro big picture and then come down to the micro level. It just kind of sometimes helps for you to understand the big picture and then the smaller picture. I hope you agree and stick around for me to guide you through this process. Okay, so is it yes or no? Let's look at the global macro situation. Okay, so let's do macro here. Okay, let's look at the world economy, right? So let's look at the world economy and let's look at the US of A in particular, and let's look at how the US is currently performing. I'm not sure if you can have a very clear-cut view on the US economy right now today. Now, of course, given about 3 to 4 months ago, they started raising interest rates to bring inflation under control. However, what has happened is the last month, the Fed, instead of increasing rates, said that their target inflation rates are very much closer than they think, and it is assumed that the Fed is not going to be raising interest rates further, okay? Now, the economy did have some jitters, but it's not continuing to be jittery. For example, now I'm going to talk about the stock market. Meta, which is the father or the holding company for Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, so on and so forth, I think the stock price grew by 100% between January and February. I think it went down to $80 or $90 and went back up to $180 or $90. It's kind of like going to give you some food for thought. Like what the pundits are saying about the economy, sometimes the opposite is true, okay? Secondly, currency, okay? Now, here's the thing. Generally speaking, the dollar has been the reserve currency of the world when, after Bretton Woods, the US said every economy must buy oil in dollars, and the US dollar and the reserves that you have will symbolize or signal the strength of your economy. Now, it's no hidden fact, but global oil trading is happening in other than dollars now. I believe that India or Russia has bought or sold in dirhams. The Chinese are pushing their own currency, so on and so forth. So I personally think that this currency, the dollar, as it loses value, other assets will take up a little bit further up, and we've seen there's money moving into Bitcoin. Bitcoin's gone back in the last 4 or 5 months. It's gone again from 14,000 to 27,000. Now, I'm not saying invest in Bitcoin. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that's the parallel movement that's happened, right? There is currently no war, okay? So there's no war. For some reason, the US economy does better when there's war in the air, but currently there is no war. So this is the macro system, right? So I'm just trying to paint a macro picture for you, okay? Europe, okay? What's happening in Europe? So we had USA, we had Europe, okay? Europe is actually feeling, I'm not going to say the pain, but I'm going to say the winds of war in Ukraine are affecting Europe negatively, okay? So especially countries like Slovak, Poland, Czech, even Germany. These places have been affected negatively, okay? So I'll just do this in a negative way because of the war with Ukraine in Russia, okay? So this negativity I'm going to lead you into, and I'm going to explain what this actually means for the Dubai market, okay, guys? How is China? Okay, China, whether we know it or not, or whether you know it or not, has been pretty much closed since 2020. They've just opened up 2 months ago, okay? Just 2 or 3 months ago, they've allowed non-restrictive travel. Before that, if you landed in China, you had to stay in quarantine. I think it was 40 days first, then it was down to 30 days, then 2 weeks. Mandatory quarantine for everybody, right? They're finally opening up. India, okay? We're getting people, now for good, bad or ugly, what India has done is they've done a very good job of bringing everybody into the tax bracket. But what it has signaled to a lot of business people is they've started moving capital out. Good, bad or ugly, I'm not going to comment on that. But they've started looking for opportunities outside the country, okay? Now, money flows. General money flows, okay? So guys, I'm still talking about global economy, okay? Money flows. There's been trillions of dollars printed and released into the market during the pandemic. With the recent situation we've had with the banks, I assume that more money is about to get printed and money flow is going to increase again, okay? Now, if you start looking at the micro situations, how does the US economy, currency, and no war affect general global cycles, okay? Now, I'm not sure exactly how the US economy, I'm not an economist, so I'm not going to predict how the US economy is going to perform, but I do want to talk about the economy in general, okay? Guys, real estate, just like the economy, actually operates in cycles. These cycles are from 5 to 7 to 10 years, but if we take an average, cycles of real estate cycles go 7 to 10 years. You could have many cycles in this. Now, the recent cycle started in 2020 August, which means that at least till 2027, you're not going to see a correction in prices. Now, it could be 25, but we still a year and a half, 2 years away. But it's going to be at least 7 years, if not 2030, which is 10 years, okay? Now, I'm not making a prediction. Real estate's move in cycle. This is just the way the US economy causes the global markets to fluctuate. Now, we are kind of depegging from the US currency, so I don't know how this plays out, but it's good for you to know that markets generally go in cycles. The current cycle started in 2020 August. You've got some breathing space at least to 2025, if not till 27 or 2030, okay? Because of war in Europe, what's happening? People are coming into the UAE to find a second home, a safe haven, right? And this is true because we're seeing this happen. Not only are Europeans coming into the UAE, but Russians are also coming in, okay? Again, luxury, now on a micro level, luxury is doing very well. There's a short supply over here. Chinese just opened up, are going to be coming in. They also kind of target the upper middle or the luxury segment. We are still from a micro perspective, we are undersupplied in some categories. In the Dubai market, we're undersupplied. So when you look at the macro situation where people are kind of like, Europe is no longer a hotbed of opportunity, at least from a real estate perspective. We've started getting clients coming in from the US and Canada. China's just opening up. Indians are coming in. Money flows globally are happening. And from a micro perspective, we are short on supply on medium to high end. UAE on the whole is overall going to benefit. So if you go with my case study that I've just presented over here, Are prices going to rise further? I would say yes. And I would put about an 80% probability here and a 20% probability here, right? I'm pretty sure they are going to. But of course, you can make your own case. However, now let's put the entire case I've made to rest and put it on the other side. Wouldn't it be prudent that you invested in a city of the future? That not only I'm saying is the city of the future, but lots of people who visited Dubai and the United Arab Emirates call it the city of the future, where it's easy to do business, where it's easy to grow business, where your income on rental properties is not taxed. There's summer or sun for approximately 8 to 9 months of the year, decent good weather, and it's going to have a long run. Like what you've seen in the last 20 years has just been phase 1. We're getting into phase 2 and then phase 3. So if you really care about will the prices rise further, will the prices not rise further, you're going to do yourself a big disfavor, okay? Instead of focusing on the prices, look at the holistic picture and then enter the city with respect to, is it going to be growing? Is it a good place for me to invest? So on and so forth, okay? That's going to make a lot more sense rather than just looking at the micro thing and all the price is going to rise. Look, if you want our help, there is a link below. Hit it, click it, let's talk. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon. Show us some love in the comment section. Ciao for now. Hey guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it. My name is Fahd Dawood. I've been doing this for 15 plus years. I started in Toronto, Canada in 2006, and since 2007 I've been based in Dubai and doing real estate in Dubai. Look, if you're looking to work with me, there's a form below and my mobile number. I do paid consulting. You can also get help from my team for services. If you like the video, press the like button, press the subscribe and the bell icon, and share it with your friends who you feel would be able to benefit from the content of this video. Last but not the least, I'll repeat, me and my team's role is always going to be to help and select the best property for you. Your role will be to invest in that property, and we will in turn invest in your life and your future. Bye for now.